Okay, do a little reading vlog with me. I'm reading Hopeless, Losing Hope, the Hopeless series. And honestly, I'm reading Crown of Midnight at the same time, but I think I'm going to pause on this one because I got to page 100 on this one, so I'm going to pause on this one and just finish this one. And I have already read some of it. I'm on page 42 in there. I think there's 306, I think, is what it is. Maybe not. Okay, there's 321 in this book. So there's 321 pages in this book, and I'm on page 42, so a little under 300 pages. So I'm gonna read this little booky book. I'll update you when I'm at page 100. I'm drinking my green from Clean Simple Eats. I can link the website and discount code at the bottom. And I'm drinking my Clean Simple Eats protein cake batter. I'm the very much beverage girl because I also have water right behind my phone. And I'm a multiple beverage girl and a multiple book girl at the same time. I finished Hopeless last night, and it was like so amazing. Like I got to that one page. I think it's 260 up to that page, and I was like, and I just closed the book, and I literally did not want to finish it. So I'm gonna do some reading. I'm gonna do some reading journaling, and then I'm gonna also do some Bible reading. So I've been doing, I think I'm on Daniel right now. Yeah, no, I'm on Psalm. So I've been like going into each chapter with a different like underline color. Like Proverbs is dark pink. Oh, you know I can't see that. Proverbs is dark pink, Psalms is yellow. And then, so yeah, and then I have like this little memory, like the thing that tells me how many I read, what color is what verse, what chapter, and then I color it after I finish that book. So I'm going to do Bible reading, some reading, and some journaling, and then I'll update y'all whenever I get to page 100. And right now it is, I don't know because I don't have a clock near me, but I think it's like 10 something, so see y'all in a minute. Okay, so update. I'm now on page 132. I know I said I was going to stop at 100 and talk to you guys about it, but I just couldn't put it down. Like, sorry, I was trying to find my bookmark. Actually, it's like a magnetic bookmark, but I just couldn't put it down. It's literally not good. It's a chapter, I think it's chapter 14. So, even though I just read Hopeless last night, and it's pretty much just retelling the same story, but in Holder's point of view, it's still really, really good. Like, there's stuff that, it makes you understand Holder a lot more. It makes you actually, like, fall in love with him even more than you already did. You already were in love with him. So, and then on top of that, I also did my reading journal. I think it's 11 something now. Hang on. So when I started it, it was 10. Now it's like 11:33. It was like 10 something when I started it. I don't know. I didn't have a clock at the moment. But I also did some of my reading journals. The only things I did was I added a series tracker. So I got my two favorite authors, the Sarah J. Maas books and then the Colleen Hoover books. And then I just added in, like, I marked off the ones that I read and then put the star rating. Back to reading Losing Hope because it's really getting good and I love it. So, I really didn't know if I was going to like it, like reading it right after Hopeless, because, you know, not everybody, But the majority of the people that I watched that read the series said that do not read this right after Hopeless because this might put you in a reading slump because of the fact that this is literally the same story, but in Holder's point of view. But it's not putting me in the slump. It's making me want to continue to read it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just because I love Holder so much. I'll get back to you when I get to page 200, which isn't that far from where I'm at now. Because I read a lot further than what I was going to. It's right there. So, right there. I got that much more before I notify y'all again. I am a little under 200 pages left of the book. Okay, so I'm on 216. Literally, it's chapter 33 right here. I just got to like a really good part in it. It's good like that. Sorry, I'm having a hard time breathing because I have allergies. But I'm glad that I read this like right after Hopeless because like I do remember everything that happened in Hopeless, but at the same time like I get Holder's point of view. Even though it is kind of a repetitive, like I still get Holder's point of view and why he acted the way he did in certain scenes in Hopeless. And like if y'all read that, you would know what I'm referring to. I don't want to make this a spoiler vlog, so that's why I haven't said anything yet about like what actually happens in the book. But also I like how like in this one you get to see more of Brecken too, which is Sky's best friend in Hopeless. So like you get to see more of him in this one. You get to see him react to Holder and like them have kind of a relationship and stuff like that. So I kind of like that part too. Like I think I'll probably like this one more than I'll like Hopeless by the way it's going. But I don't know. Like Hopeless was a 4.75 for me. So this one will probably be a 4.75 as well. It probably won't be a 5 stars. But I don't know. I don't remember what chapter I just said I was on. I'm 216. And there's 321 pages. So a little over 100 pages left to read. So I'll probably stop it, like update y'all again around like 250 so that you will have another update before I end the book. And if I feel like something serious is about to happen that I'm going to be like, oh my God, or like cry about, then I'll obviously like do that one too. Do like come on here and like show y'all that, the raw emotions from that. But right after this, I'm going to pick up Finding Cinderella so that I can at least finish the first 3 books in the series. I'm not too sure if I'm going to pick up All Your Perfects today or if I'm just going to back to Crown of Midnight because I really do. Oh, I just bent my book. But I really do want to finish this because I really like this. I kind of want to finish this today. So I'm not too sure. And then if you guys want to follow my TikTok on there, I made a video of like the 4 books. I like TikTok pick my books that I read. So I picked 4 books. Like I had them pick 4 books. And then I'll have that video coming soon as well. So just a sneak peek of what's coming. So I'm going to finish this one and then I'm going to pick up Finding Perfect. And then, yeah, and I'm also watching 911. I know y'all are probably like, how can you read and watch TV at the same time? Easy. Not that hard. And I've been doing clothes and laundry. Oh, and dishes. So, well, clothes and laundry is the same thing. I have to eat at some point. I'm really bad about eating throughout the day. But anyway, y'all didn't care to hear all of that. Let me get back to losing hope. I hope y'all have a great time. Okay, so it's literally only been 20 minutes since that last video. Well, yeah, since that last clip. And I'm on page 260, chapter 40 of this book. And the main, like, plot twist that happened in Hopeless just went down in this book. Like, he just told her about it. And, like, because I know what happens, obviously I feel differently than I did the first time, but it still hits me the same in the same way. Like, it still makes me so sad, and like I could not imagine that being that happening to me. So I only have, I think, like, I would say like 50 pages, 50, 60 pages left. So I'm going to finish this entire book, and then I'll come back on here and, like, tell you my thoughts and how I feel about it. Maybe I'll tell you the rating. I'll probably tell you the rating. And then I'll go grab the Finding Cinderella, and we'll start that one together. So, I'm kind of scared. I don't want to finish it. But I will. Okay, I'm back. I literally just finished this book. And you gotta ignore the, like, water driplets. Literally, this book is a 5-star. The first one was a 4.75, but this one is a 5. Because, one, I love the way that this may be a spoiler to some people, but to me it's not. But I love the way that they captured how why do I keep calling him Holden? How Holder found out about what happened to his sister and Sky, but I also love the way that they captured the ending and how they made it so pretty, and, like, even though it wasn't a happy ending, it was a happy ending, if that makes sense. Like, I like how they have it. I like how Colleen captured what happened at the end of their life after everything happened, and, like, so I do, literally, I just started crying. I think it was whenever that letter that his sister wrote to him, that's when I started bawling, because I love the fact that she put that in here, mainly because it's good that we got the sister's side of why she did what she did, but at the same time, I love the fact that she wasn't alone going through it. So that made me extremely happy, but also sad. So now I'm on to Finding Cinderella. This one should not take nowhere near as long as that one. And it also has somebody named Ridge in it. I don't know exactly who that is. But I do like how, like, they kind of, like, in this book, they captured what's kind of going on in this one. They talked about how Daniel was calling that one girl Cinderella. So I like how they put that scene in there, because if they didn't put that scene in there, then there would be no reason for this book. But so I'm gonna read this, and I'll let you know. Like I said, I don't think this is at the most an hour, but I even doubt that. So BRB. Just finished it. Colleen Hoover has a thing with my heart, you know. She likes to mess with it a lot. But this one didn't make me cry as bad as Losing Hope. I'm going to give this one a 4 stars just because it was a great novella. It was a good, like, getting to know, like, Daniel and Six's story and stuff. But I do kind of wish that if they did have a novella, I want them to write a book on before Holden and Sky. Why do I keep calling him Holden? Holder and Sky. Golly. Because I want them to write it, like, it's a girl. I want Colleen to write the pre-log, I guess is what you could call it, for Holder and Sky. Dean. I'm going to call him Dean because I, for some reason, keep calling him Holden. So I read these 2 books, and this one was a 5-star. This one was a 4-star. Just because, like I said, it's just a novella, so I don't want to, like, it wasn't one that's like, oh my God, you know, it wasn't one of those moments. I did love it. It was an amazing book, and I'm glad that she did write it, because we got 2 amazing reads out of this video. A 5-star and a 4-star, and then the hopeless one is a 4.5 stars. So, like I said, like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you would like next. I'm going to go into some more reading after I eat and film another video that I have to start. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Also, follow me on TikTok if you want to see any of the future videos that might be happening, because a lot of them do go on there. So, y'all have an amazing day.